Now, here's a name you may not have heard in a while, or possibly even ever. Toyota is bringing the Crown back to the States. First, a quick history lesson. The Toyota Crown, or actually the Toyopet Crown, as it was originally called, is Toyota's first fully in-house developed and built passenger sedan. Prototypes were built in 1952, and in 1953 the Crown was tested and then put into production in 1955. And though a lot of markets loved it, North America was not one of them. We got the OG Crown from 1958, and Toyota stopped sending them here by 1960. It took the combined efforts of the Corolla and the Corona to right the ship for Toyota here in the US. And the automaker has been steadily kicking butt for a long time now, also thanks to that gas crisis in the 70s. For the rest of the world though, the Crown has been chugging along as a strong sedan option. In fact, it's about to enter its 16th generation, and it's in this one where it's making a return to the North American market. The 2023 Toyota Crown is an all-new machine and looks a heck of a lot different than the 15-gen Crown before it. It now looks like the love child between a Nissan Maxima and a Polestar 2. If that's good or bad, I'll leave it up to you. Subjective thoughts aside, the objective bits are pretty darn interesting. The 2023 Crown arrives with 3 trims and 2 different hybrid powertrains. You have an XLE, Limited, and Platinum, and also the Hybrid Max or Toyota Hybrid System are the powertrain choices. Let's talk about those first. The Hybrid Max powertrain pairs a 2.4-liter 4-cylinder turbo engine with an electric motor up front. There's also an electric motor on the rear axle, so you get electronically distributed all-wheel drive. Hybrid Max is only offered on the Platinum trim and delivers a combined 340 horsepower. Peak torque arrives low, between 2 and 3,000 RPM, and you have multiple driving modes as well, with Normal, Eco, Sport, Sport Plus, Comfort, and Custom. On this Platinum Hybrid Max Crown, the E4 Advanced all-wheel drive system can move torque as needed and has front-rear torque spreads between 70-30 front or 20-80 rear, and there's a 6-speed automatic gearbox to control all the action. For XLE and Limited models, this Crown is powered by the THS setup. This Toyota Hybrid System pairs a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine with 2 electric motors. No turbo here and no 6-speed, as this version instead uses a CVT. There's still all-wheel drive though, and a mix of driving modes includes an EV mode that lets you run in an electric-only setup for short distances. The new Crown is built on a new version of the Toyota New Global Architecture K, or TNGA-K, or also, that's a lot of times to say new. Regardless, you have a vehicle that sits higher than a Camry, which is where that visual comparison to the tall sedan Polestar 2 comes into play. There's also some big wheels at play too, as the base hoops are 19 inches, but the Limited can be optioned with 21s, while the Platinum comes standard with 21-inch wheels. On the inside, Toyota serves up heated front seats as standard kit on all models, while the Limited and Platinum adds ventilated seats up front and heated seats for rear passengers. There's a 12.3-inch color display ahead of the driver and a 12.3-inch touchscreen set atop the center stack. For XLE models, you'll find a 6-speaker sound system. The fancier spec Limited and Platinum Crowns get an 11-speaker premium JBL system with a rear sub and an 8-channel amp. On the safety side of things, all versions of the Crown come standard with Toyota's Safety Sense 3.0. This means you get pre-collision and pedestrian detection, dynamic cruise, lane assist and departure alert, and a bunch more. I don't know what it will cost, but it should live between the Camry and the Avalon, so you can probably do the math from there. And I'm not sure if the Crown name has enough or even any recognition with North American Toyota shoppers. Regardless, it's visually interesting, and that 340 horsepower Platinum model with Sport Plus mode and electric torque vectoring sounds intriguing. So I'm going to reserve any judgment until I finally drive one.